Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we have a really simple, very easy, short and sweet pick a card reading. I felt called to do this yesterday, so I figured that I should probably do it for YouTube. So this is just going to be a quick spirit message. We only have one oracle card and two tarot cards to interpret and to take a look at. So go ahead and pick your group. The first group is oracle card number 2, and this is observation, and the crystal is moss agate, a piece of raw moss agate. The second group is card number 19, and this is progression, and the crystal is a raw carnelian, so pretty. And then the last group, group number 3, is number 26, and this is the card balance. And the crystal here is yellow jasper. I had never seen this before last year. So pretty. I love it. So go ahead and pick based on your intuition, based on the crystal that you like the most, based on the keyword of the oracle card, anything that you want. Take all the time that you need. And we're going to get started with pile number 1. All right, hello everyone who chose pile number 1. This is going to be your very quick and simple spirit message. So you chose the moss agate crystal and the card of observation. So let's take a look at this oracle card first. This is obviously a card of observation. You see this man that's very theatric in his outfit and the way that he is moving, and you see these birds up here perched, just sort of watching him and observing his every move. So based on this oracle card that you chose, your spirit guides are trying to tell you that there's something that you need to observe in your life, or you need to be more observant about the things that are happening in your life. This could be paying closer attention to a person that you may not have been paying close attention to recently, paying attention to certain behaviors and certain energies that surround you, and sort of just being more aware of the people and things that you're surrounding yourself with. That's another message that I'm getting. Also, the number 2, if you'd like to look up the numerology and like the meaning of the number 2, that could have some significance for a situation happening in your life. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. Again, there's only 3. You had a card that came out in the reverse position. Now, I don't read reversals, but if a card comes out reverse, if it jumps out and it is reversed, I will take it as a reversed card. So let's see what that's gonna mean. So I'm not gonna try and butcher the demon name, but this is the 8 of Cups, and I'll read this bottom part right here. This is just what the demon sort of deals with, just like a summary. So, guide of the waters, can make storms and rough seas, causes men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. Now, this doesn't always pertain to you, of course. I don't think that you're making men die in 3 days, but maybe you are. Who knows? Then the card that is reversed is the 3 of Wands. Now I'll read this. Procures the love of a woman, tells things past, present, and future, builds love between friends and enemies, and it is in the reversed position. So let's take a look at this first card right here, which is the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups in traditional tarot tells of someone that is looking for a missing piece, or someone that is abandoning things that they have done in order to go and look for something that's going to make them more happy. So I do feel like there is a situation in which you are tempted to leave, and your spirit guides, there are just flies over here. Sorry, I'm like practically outside, so ignore that. But your spirit guides are telling you that there's a pull to leave something. There's a pull to leave a situation, a person, an energy, something like that. But if you're having that pull to leave, or that pull to go find something different, then you should listen to your intuition. You should listen to your gut feeling. Another thing that I want to mention is can make storms and rough seas. So there's like you're kind of going through a rough patch. It might be a time of great like anxiety and overthinking, lots of intense emotions, because the suit of cups really does deal with our emotions and the emotional mind and how we behave. Your guides want you to know that, you know, it's all worth it in the end, but you do need to sort of observe these things. You need to make sure that you're paying attention to your emotions, and make sure that you are paying attention to the emotions that you have towards this thing that you're feeling a pull to leave. So then we're going to talk about this card right here. So the Three of Wands upright usually talks about seeing things set sail right in front of your eyes. You're seeing your ideas flow. You're seeing your passion projects take off, and it's in the reverse position, which means that there's a blockage. So this blockage can be due to a number of things. It can be due to a certain person in your life that is, you know, keeping you back. It could be due to some energies in your life. It can be due to some negative thought patterns that you may be having. And it can also simply just be because you're not putting forth the effort or the energy that you should be. Okay, also I just want to take note of this imagery right here. So we have this basically like this sort of sea creature demon, and they're holding a mirror, but they're looking away from it. So this is sort of unrelated to the reading in general, but this is telling me that you may be having an issue with confidence or self-image. You may be sort of finding yourself looking in a mirror and feeling like you're not real, or feeling like you don't know who you're looking at in that sort of sense. So your spirit guides want you to know that that is because of this emotional blockage that you're having, or these like intense emotions that you're having, and you're not nurturing them, you're not taking care of them properly. So your guides are really pushing you to do that. So that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it made sense, if it resonated, please leave a like, comment, tell me all about it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right, hello to everyone who selected pile number 2. You selected the pile with the beautiful raw carnelian stone. It looks like it's glowing. I love this stone so much. And you've also selected card number 19, which is progression. So this is going to be your quick, short, simple spirit message. I hope it's short and simple. I like to speak a lot, and we know this. So based off of the oracle card that you chose, this is obviously a card of progression. As you can clearly see, this woman has this beautiful flowing dress. Her way is being lit by lanterns. Her train is being held up by these little helping fairies. Her head is held high, and she is just moving on, doing her own thing. So this is telling me that you're entering a new cycle in your life. You are becoming more independent. You are doing things on your own, maybe for the first time. Maybe you are getting into new things that you've never gotten into before, trying different things. But the main thing that I'm seeing with this card is that you are progressing forward. You may have had a really hard time in the past with certain things, and this is just a sign that you are coming out of it super strong, and you're getting into these new cycles, and you're sort of ready for what awaits you. So I'm really excited to see what your tarot cards have to say. So we'll take a look at that right now. So here are your cards right here. We have Stallis, the Page of Cups, and then we have Belith, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups causes all the love that may be both of men and women. And then Stallis teaches astronomy and the values of herbs and precious stones. Now these things down here might have to do with you some way. This has to deal with the Knight of Cups anyway, but this might have to deal with you. If you see any 6s, if you notice lots of 6s, we have a 3 and a 3 here. We have another 6 up here. So lots of 6s can be a sign that you are on the right path, and that your spirit guides are really trying to just guide you towards the right energy. So cups are the suit of emotions, love, and just everything emotional and lovey, and all that good stuff. So especially when we have the Knight of Cups here, the Knight of Cups is a card that talks about romance. So this can be a new cycle in your life of dating, a new person showing up, a new love offer being handed to you. The Page of Cups talks about good news. So your spirit guides are really sort of in your ear, telling you when things are going to happen, telling you these good news things and all these things that you want to hear. They're really, I feel like they're really trying to reach out to you. I don't know if you are in contact with them, but they're definitely waiting. They're definitely waiting for you to get into contact with them, because I feel like they have a lot to say. Something that I want to mention, something that I feel like this reading is like mainly about is that like this new chapter in your life involves lots of love. So this can be you extending love to lots of people, like friendships, family members, anything like that. Or it can be you getting into a pretty serious relationship, or just a relationship in general. Like maybe you've never been in one before, or maybe you just got out of one, or you got out of one a long time ago and you've been healing from it. But your guides want you to know that you have really put in the work. You have put in so much work, and you are where you need to be right now, and they're giving you what you need. They're really giving you what you need, and that is beautiful. That's really all I can say about this. Like, they're really just giving you what you need. They're there if you need to speak to them, if you want to contact them, and lots of stuff about love, like self-love or getting into a new relationship or something. But this new chapter in your life and this new cycle that's shown with the Progress card is really about love. And I think it's also about reaping the benefits of nurturing those emotions that you've held very strongly for a long time. So like guys, yeah, this was pretty quick and short. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If it resonated, please give me a like and comment telling me all about it. I would love to hear about it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, hello everyone who selected pile number 3. Last but certainly not the least, you chose the pile with the beautiful raw yellow jasper crystal, and with the card number 26 of balance. So this is going to be your spirit reading. First of all, I just want to start off by saying, if you see any bugs, ignore that, because I'm practically outside. So the first thing I want to talk about is your oracle card. So this card number is number 26. It reduces down to an 8, so 8 may be a very significant number for you, and that could be a sign that your spirit guides are really trying to get into contact with you, and they're really there for you, telling you that you're on the right path. This card is really more about trusting yourself more than it is about balance. In the sense that I'm reading it right now, in the sense that I'm feeling like the energy that I'm feeling. So right here we can see that we have like some animals, they're playing some instruments, and there's this one animal here. They are trying to stop her or keep her safe, but she knows that there's a net below her, well, a spider web that will catch her if she falls. So she really doesn't care. She's putting all of her trust into herself, and she's just gracefully walking on this little tiny string, and it's working. She's almost to the end. So that is a really strong message that's coming through, that your spirit guides want you to know. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself a lot more than you are. Trust that you have the things that you need, and you have things under control. And if you end up, you know, if there's like a bump in the road or something, you're gonna have that safety net to catch you, and that safety net is the universe and your spirit guides. So you have everything all figured out. So I'm very excited to see what your cards are gonna say. So let's take a look at your tarot cards. These are upside down. Whoops. Okay, so you got one reversal, and usually I don't read reversals, but if a card comes out and it's reversed, I'm going to take it as is. So I'm not going to try and butcher the names of these demons. Sorry, let me fix my phone really quick because it's really getting on my nerves. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Cups. Let me read this. This is what the demon deals with, so it might have something to do with the Seven of Cups, might have something to do with you. Let's just take a look. So, makes one cunning in liberal sciences, gives true answers on divine and secret things, able to turn others into different forms and convince them that the change is real. Then your reversed card is, I think you say that Barbatos, not sure, but I'm not gonna try and butcher it, but this is the 10 of Pentacles right here. So understands the tongues of animals, uncovers treasures hidden by magicians, reconciles friends and enemies. Interesting. So like I said, this is a very clear message that I'm seeing. Like I said when I was talking about your oracle card, you have everything that you need, and you need to trust in yourself. Now, this card is saying that it understands, uncovers treasures hidden by magicians. Now, one big message from the Magician card in the traditional tarot is having everything that you need, having all of your resources. And the fact that this is in reverse is telling me that your spirit guides really know that you don't really think that you have things under control, but you do. You have things under control, and you have everything that you need in order to keep things under control as well. So if you're having any doubts about that, then again, I'm telling you to trust in yourself. And again, this is number 8, and it's coming out, and this is something that you may be ignoring. You may be ignoring these angel numbers that you're seeing, or these signs that are very clearly coming out for you. So other than that meaning that I just picked up in the cards, the 10 of Pentacles being in reverse is showing me that, again, you don't think that you have everything that you need in order to be content or to be happy. You might be a very hardworking person, or you might feel like if you don't work 10 times as hard as you have been, that you're just never going to get anywhere. But you're overwhelming yourself again with the 7 of Cups. You're like really overwhelming yourself, and you're overworking yourself as well. So again, like I said with the oracle card that's over there, you need to trust in yourself. Trust in yourself, have faith that you have things under control. If you need to, take a break, take a rest. That's not what these cards are telling me, or what Spirit is really telling me, but it's coming through, so I figured I would just say it anyway. If you need to take a rest, take a rest. Because then we have the 7 of Cups, and this is notoriously a card that, you have all these different options, and normally people are like, wow, that's such a good thing, but in most of the cases, especially in this case, it's very, very overwhelming. So you're giving yourself lots of tasks, and I'm pretty sure it's to keep yourself busy, but in the long run, it's just tiring you out. It's exhausting, and it is weighing on you a little bit. So you need to have faith that the things that you really, really want to happen, the things that you are really pushing forward, you have them under control. It's all under control, and you need to stop overworking yourself and overwhelming yourself. So that is the real, that's the energy that I'm seeing. So that was your reading. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave a like and a comment telling me all about it. I would love to read it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.